Beautiful woman, a fantastic island and a paradise, and live happy forever. Show me the man who didn't dream like that. But when I emigrate to this country, I work for the famous Mickey. And when I quit the Disney, I became a famous underwater treasure hunter. Now this was my museum. Free to the public for 2.5 years. I managed to have open it. Didn't charge nothing, but I sold some silver coins there to make my living. This museum I closed 1989, 88 or 9, 88 in the winter. Look at the skinny guy there. Oh, I hate that, getting old and get fat. This piece of pottery, pewter shaker, it's still in a museum and some other stuff in a kivet.
I want to thank my technical advisor, Stefan Sakura. Stefan is a brilliant navigator, a renowned treasure salver, and as a shipwreck historian, he's a true genius. Stefan transforms himself into the minds of ancient mariners to unlock secrets of the past.
Yeah, let's go.
Man, he had very nice salvage boat, very nice, really practical, excellent condition and good size, 52-footer, comfortable for 6 people. I was diving with him for 2 or 3 years, 81, 82, and 83. Undersea, it's so relaxing. It's constant motion there. You could just sit down somewhere or so-called lay down and then observing the life around you. You always find something exciting. Here is one of those. Watch this. She bit him good. She actually left a mark through his gloves and his finger. There it is. It's really beautiful gold piece, and it's from the shipwreck. And probably the rest of sniff bags, it's laid down there still, because to this moment nobody find it, nobody recover it. Underwater like this, work for the different companies, and also in my own boat, thousands hours, almost 28 years. Now that's a Susan hanging for her life there. This was very shallow water. This means in an idling speed still you have a good heavy current in the bottom. There's the Bobby Jordan, of course, checking up the hole if his partner diver didn't miss some treasure there. Yeah, and I put the secret is out. That's the GPS position of this area where this little gold piece was found. I don't think so anything else was found in immediate area, but about 100 feet from there, phew, lot of treasure. I recovered thousands of coins. And of course, coming home after the good dive, they come visit me, and now they work on my artifacts. Now this was that famous canyon and a coffin pouch, which I took it to the court, and I have a federal court for about 3 days in West Palm Beach against the other salvage company, Mr. Perez and his partner. There was a misunderstanding from their side, and then everything was later clears up. Now I am here presenting and showing the artifacts which I find early 83 and 84 and 85. Those are the first 3 years. This was a silver cup, teacup, which was squashed completely when I found it. This was a very unusual artifact. It was either freshwater pump from a barrel, wooden barrel, or wine pumping out. It was small, only like 30 inches diameter. The plunger was still in it, wooden plunger. Now this bronze mortar was about 20 pounds, and the pistol was iron. Now I was determined to find that pistol, and took me about 2 weeks searching around same area, and finally I find it. The other mortar I found was smaller, but was beautiful in the design. Now this pair of shoe buckles, it was part about maybe 1.5 feet apart, and was also part of a silver beautiful sword intact. And of course, I didn't find the body. Cannonball. Now here I was doing designing, sculpturing, and modeling. I'm originally a model maker, and I decided to make a 10% scale of a Spanish Galilean ship-going vessel. I gave the name, that kind of a neutral name, Dos Mundo, which mean 2 worlds, old and new. I work on it every evening. It took about 11 months to finish it. It was just as a hobby. Something when I was trained when I was very young. You can learn, make a movie better than I do, but you will never speak like me.
I can tap this lose control.